in high school, and especially the beginning of high school, is when your dad and I separated. And so your faith was really challenged really early in that timeline. And so I wanted to, and you had to really pray and seek the Lord and like make sure you really had some good roots and not be bitter and, have your own views of that, especially when you prayed and believed and fasted for a long time for us to be able to reconcile. And then when we actually really got divorced, that was really a big blow for you. But I wanted you to talk a little bit about your faith being challenged at that time, but also how have you had to embrace the love of your life coming together and not let that bring fear in your own relationship.
During that time when y'all were, in the divorce and everything, I remember, I'm just having some memories come back, but during that time, I remember I would listen to Jason Upton. Like that was
Still makes me just go straight into the glory when you turn him on.
Like this one album that we were listening to a lot at youth and like during our prayer times and stuff. But I remember I would just play that album and it would just like the presence of God would come in the room and just like wash over me. And obviously in the pain and all of that, I just remember the Lord would just meet me there. And I remember I was just really so hungry for God. It's like, pain has a way of really just bringing you to a place of decision, whether you're going to pursue God in the middle of pain or you're going to go the complete opposite direction and just kind of satisfy your flesh. And it just felt like, I just felt like the Lord like arrested me in such a way that it was like, there was no other option. Like I was just so resolved, like this is like, God is going to get me through and like, God is going to meet me here. And I don't know how people walk through life without God. It's like, oh my gosh, he's our lifeline. Like he's everything. He gives you peace when you're, full of chaos or anxiety, like he's right there. And so, I just remember that time just really being marked by God's presence. And like, I would journal and God would meet me there. And there were days that I like couldn't finish school. I would have to get you to come pick me up. Cause I was just so emotional. There was just so much going on in my heart. But, I look back at that time now, even though through the pain, I felt like there was so much beauty that came from the ashes. And, so much of my history was even built with the Lord in that time that it's like, oh, I can weather anything with God. Like he's the reason we can weather any storm.
Yeah.